I'm not a gun guy, and I said this to Nick. Mm-hmm. I'm not a gun guy. And there's just one other thing about the Desert Eagle gun. It's no handgun is. This is from their brochure, the company that makes them. No handgun is tougher looking than our Desert Eagle, said Frank Harris, Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Magnum Research Incorporated. The Desert Eagle has always been considered a bit of a beast, but now, with the rugged stainless steel frame, slide and barrel, black appointments, and the new Picatinny bottom rail for accessories, it has a very distinctive look. It's got a manufacturer's suggested retail price of $1,793.
Is that with or without the accessories?
That's the top of the line. They do make some different ones with fewer accessories that are only like $1,200. And I said to Nick, I have to admit, I'm not a gun guy, but that gun kind of turns me on. I mean,
that gets you right where...
I don't know why, but I admire it as... I'm afraid of it, but I admire it for its design, and it's my God, it's just...
It's
nothing.
a big gun. No?
That's nothing.
That's nothing? What?
This is a gun.
Yeah, no, what is that, Kerry?
It's RoboCop's gun.
Well, yeah.
That's a gun.
Yeah, it is.
Did you buy that for $1?
No,
Kerry, don't point that at
don't point it at people. It could be loaded.
I'm not pointing it at people.
Yeah. You're pointing it at me.
There ain't no people over that way.
By the way, Nick says that he says when you're ready to hang, maybe we can go shooting.
Go to the range?
Maybe I could even
Really?
shoot that gun. Yeah, it's it also, there was something in the explanation of it. There's a special thing on the barrel. It said to reduce recoil, because I have the feeling when you shoot that thing,
it kicks.
Yeah.
It probably, your hand goes flying up in the air. It's got so much.
What's that, Kerry?
Phaser.
Those don't have any kick at all.
Nope. No kick there.
A phaser would be, if they, and someday they will, really develop them. I really like the idea of phasers because you can set them to stun.
Kerry, you've got
Phasers
quite an
on
arsenal
stun.
there.
Oh,
What's
I do.
that?
This is also a phaser. This is one of the originals.
Why do you think, Kerry, in the Star Trek universe,
Yes.
that they ever did anything but set phasers on stun? I mean, why is it necessary to go any further than just setting phasers on stun?
Because those Klingon bastards killed my son.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, though? Because when you set it on that, it just kind of paralyzes people.
Yeah, it does seem against the Star Trek ethos, but I imagine, when you're doing a show in the 60s, you got to have a gun, you know.
Maybe this is true? Do I remember this correctly? It sort of stuns people when you set your phaser on stun, but not for all that long. They can still get up
Just
again
long enough to get away.
Yeah, they can still get up again. And
depends on who's writing the story.
I see.
Now, anytime I've ever seen anybody stunned, they're down for at least a couple of minutes. At least.
Maybe if you want to be sure that they don't come back and fight again, you got to.
That's right. That's why you got a RoboCop gun. You'll make sure that they never come back.
Isn't that Desert Eagle? I mean, do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
it's the same one Peacemaker has.
Yeah, it is. That's right. For some reason, it's a little more highly featured or something, and I noticed it even more in Reacher. Maybe it's because Reacher.
Product placement. They're probably selling a bunch of them based on.
No, you know what it is.
I bet
it's because what's his name is Peacemaker. What's
John
the actor?
Cena.
John Cena is Peacemaker, but the guy who plays Reacher, he's way better looking.
You are sweet on him. You will not shut up about Reacher.
A little bit, yeah.
I told you, go watch on HBO Max. Go into the DC hub and watch Titans. He's a superhero named Hawk.
Kerry, I'm afraid to do it.
Let me tell you, he's got his shirt off a lot.
I know. I mean, you said
That's why
that.
he's
That's what
afraid.
makes me afraid. I'm afraid to do that.
Plus, he looks great once he gets into his superhero costume.
It's hard enough now when I go to sleep at night to put him out of my mind. Okay.
I know, right? I know.